Hello everyone. This is a shot glass tray. I made it with pressed flowers and epoxy. And I'm going to make a very similar one right now. So if you want to see how I do it and follow along, yeah, join me. Let's do this. I'm going to lay down the flowers first. And it's really nice that this place I ordered them from gives you these little tweezers to use. So, and you guys are all different prices and all different kinds that you can get. So I think that when you're looking, you just really have to think about what it is that you want. These are the kinds of flowers that I like. I love flowers. When I was in high school, I worked in a flower shop. And then I worked for 2 years in high school and then my first 2 years of college. So I really enjoyed it. I learned how to make arrangements. I worked with fresh flowers back then. Okay, so it's a lovely little flower. Check this out. This is very pretty. I love this one. So as you can see, that's the back side. This is the front side. So everything is face up to me when I see it. Okay, so I'm going to place this one here. Again, the yellow, I want it to face down. Okay. And just be careful with them. They're very delicate. They aren't going to fall apart on you. Watch this one fall apart now that I said that. Oh my gosh. This looks like two got put together. Let's see if that's the case. It may not be, but that's just what it's looking like to me. Let me just see. No, it looks like it's one flower. Okay. I'll put that there. Take this one. Put it there. Okay. Wait. There, see, I almost did it. That's the back. That's the front. So you have to remember to turn it. You can break these apart too. Sometimes they come in big chunks. And now this one flipped over. See, there's a green on the back there. So, oh, there's green on there too. So I don't know. There's green on both sides. So I guess it really doesn't matter which way I lay it down. Okay. I'm just going to go like that. Sometimes it kind of goes up the side a little bit, which is cool. Okay, I don't put this here, right here like that. Take this cute little one here. These are so pretty. Put it right there. I got this one here. Sticking. Come on. Actually, I think I want to put this over here now because I see that I have another one of, oops, come here. Come on now. Another one of these flowers right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have another one of these. This is the top. That's the bottom, so I'm going to stick that there. this one. Well, you know what I want to do. I'm going to move this right there for now. Move this right here for now. I'm going to lay it this way. Oops. Just like that. Lay it down flat. Come on. There we go. This right here like this. Okay. Now this one is kind of thick right here for this, so I'm gonna take this. Just gonna kind of save that, I think. And then I'm gonna come over here and get these little doodads. I don't know if you guys can see these, but gonna get into this one now. Okay. There we go. And I like these little cuties right here. So I'm gonna put some of these in here. Put right there. Oops. I kind of want the top of the leaf to show like that. I'm going to lay it like that. This one has a cute little curve to it, so I think I'll just put that right there. And here's a couple of little pieces. Put one right there like that. Don't think it matters which side I do it on. I like it like that. This little cute one here. Let's just put it right there like that. And then let's take this little cute one here. And let's put it right there like that. Okay, and then I've got this one here that came off. Oops, come on. Come on, baby. There we go. And I think we'll just kind of scooch this one up. And we'll put this one kind of at an angle right there like that. There. And I think that's going to look really cute. So this one's going to be white. And then what I'm going to do, because I don't want these flowers to get lost in the epoxy color, so I will coat it at first about halfway up the tray with clear. And I'm going to let it dry tomorrow, tomorrow it's going to dry. And then tomorrow I will add black. And I'll make some more clear and I'll add black to it. And then I'll pour black in the background. So then it's going to be these white flowers with the green. against the black, and you'll see it because the epoxy is clear. So it'll look super. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Oh, this is a little, isn't that cute little flower? Yeah. Okay, let's just put you right there. I think you're good there. Let's take this little baby. They're on top, so we're going to start with them. And it doesn't seem to look like it really matters which way I lay it down. So I think I'll stagger it like that. I really want to get to this right here. This is very pretty. This pink. I can't tell which one's on top. Oh, looks like this one. Oh, they're kind of together. Okay, they're mixed up a little bit. That happens sometimes. So then I'm just going to pull this off right here. There we go. We can lay that down. Well, that's something else you can do is you can break them up. You just want to be really careful with them when you do it. Pull them apart. Whoops. There. Okay. And let's see. I'll do that there. Do that there. This one, just gonna put it right here like this. Put that up top. Okay, we'll put, oh, I don't know what I want to do. Put this pretty one here, I think. I'll go like this. I want that to be on the back side. Put the flower down. Put that in there like that. There we go. Like that. And let's see. Let's go down with that little baby. Oh, look at that. Just happens sometimes. There. Okay, that happens. And we can still use them if you have a stem. Now this one broke right here, so I'm going to go ahead and just pinch it right there. There, it came right off. Okay, I'm going to put this up here so it has a little bunch with that right there. I guess it wants to be on the side there, which is fine. Oops. And then I'll add this other one. Come on, baby. Okay. Whoops. Ah. Okay, there it goes. So, put this here. Remember, top of the flower. It's going to go face down. Top of the flower, face down. Okay, we're going to do this one. Just slide it over to the edge here so I can get it. Top of the flower. Face down. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, my pretty flower. There you go. The little petals can just go up the side. It looks really cool to see it on the side like that too. So that's going to be nice. This one. Oh, okay. That fern just wants to go with this flower right here. There we go. Ta-da! I think I'm going to keep these pretty ones together up here. These are going to show up very nicely there. And this little pretty one, isn't that cute? It's like a little pansy. That one can go right there, like that. Here's a white one. Might as well put it down at the bottom, give it a little anchor. another one of these little babies. They're so tiny. Look at that. You can see those cute little lines right there. Very cute. Put it right there. Ta-da! And then there's some other cute little small flowers here. I don't know what these are. These are very cute. They're so tiny. These are like little babies. I can't imagine having to separate those out. That is got to be a little bit tedious doing that. Looks really nice though. Let's just put this here like that. Take this one. Okay, I know. I'm going to have that be the front, a little bit darker than that side, so I'm going to put it face down right here like this. And I think I'm going to put this one over here. And then this pretty little daisy, she's going to go right here. And just going to see if I can move that real quick. Let's scooch it up for a minute. Put this right here. And I'm going to scooch this down a little bit. And scooch it back up. Come on. There we go. And it's pretty much back in place. There. Like that. Okay. So, I think I can do... I can do it like this in the background. This is going to be in the background. It looks kind of funny right now because we're looking at it upside down, but you're going to see the flower, and then you're going to see the green, and then you'll see the black. It's going to look really pretty. Okay, this one is a little bit thick here at the bottom, so I'm going to break it. Okay. And I think I'm going to kind of, well, let's see. It does look better this way. And I want to be able to see that tip right there. So I think I'll just kind of go like this. When I pour it, it's going to secure it right here. And then this will just kind of conform and mold right there. And put this one here like that, this little baby one. Ta-da! And this little baby. I think I'll just lay it right there. And I'll put this little one right here. And this one right here. So what it says when it's upside down, when it's the other way, is it says, give it your best shot. Kind of fun to have. Oh, and then look at this, you guys. We still have a little bit of pink here. Forgot about that. So it's a big clump, so I'm going to pull them apart. And fill it in that way. I'll just put this one up here like this. And I'll take this one. I'll put it right there. Let's see. It looks better this way. Okay, I'll take this one, break it up a little bit, make it a little smaller. Okay, and then I see that this kind of got down here is going to get hidden, so we're going to just stick that right there like that. And then we're going to put this right there like that. It's going to have a nice little burst of pink there. And we need a little more pop. We have a little bit of white there. But I think if I scooch this down a little bit, like that, then I can take this and put it right there. Oops. And I can take this and I think that I will just fill it in right there. There we go. And then okay, test. Is this working? Is it working, baby? Does the camera get me all in the shot? Ooh, 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 bug. Hi guys. Okay, last night when I went outside to, run out into the garage to pour the epoxy in here, excuse me, after I put the flowers down, didn't save it. I don't know what happened, but it didn't record any of that. So, just gonna go over with you what happened. We're gonna go out there and I'm gonna put the top layer on. I'm gonna make it snappy quick, okay? So, here's what it looks like, right? Because when it's done, it's gonna be like this. So here's the back side, okay? It's got the epoxy in it. And as you can see, very flimsy, okay? So you gotta dry your stuff flat. Gotta dry it flat, okay? Don't be drying it like that. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm gonna set it on this tray right here like this. And then look, so no. I'm gonna dry it on a flat surface, okay? So I'm gonna peel this back and show it to you. All right, so you can see, there's the mold. See that clear part right there? This is what I want you guys to notice, is that clear part, okay? So it is dry enough that I'm not gonna press real hard with my finger, okay? But it is dry enough that I can put another layer on here now, and it's not going to mix in like batter or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to mix in. So I'm gonna mix up some epoxy and some black. There's the pink. I think it just is lovely, lovely, lovely. Here's the white. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I think the white is a little bit thicker. I really prefer it to be about that thick. It's not much different, but you can see that it's a little bit thicker. You can also see that there is, it's just right up to the edge where the wording is here. Okay, right up to the edge with this. So I'm gonna mix up the black. Gonna take it outside. Hopefully it shows you this time. One more thing I wanna tell you. I got this little tray, the dollar store, for $1. And what I do when I do my epoxy is I usually buy it a gallon at a time. So I'm gonna be getting a ½ gallon of the resin and a ½ gallon of the hardener, right? And it's half and half. So if I wanted to do 8 ounces, I'm gonna do 4 ounces of the resin. And then I could put 4 ounces of the hardener on top. But when I wanna heat up my resin, I don't mix them until later, okay? And so I think that I might need a little bit more than 8 ounces because these, I don't think they're really quite halfway up. It's gonna be close, okay? And I have something else that I can epoxy. I have a picture that I can epoxy, so I'm okay if I have leftover. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this up. Well, hell, am I gonna make 16 ounces? Now I'm thinking about it. I really just think I think I need more than 8. I think I'm gonna do like 6 and 6, okay? So what I'm gonna do, here's 6 ounces. So I'm gonna do 6 ounces of the epoxy, and then I'm gonna do 6 ounces of the hardener. Okay, so But first, I'm gonna put hot water in here, about to here, okay? Then I'll pour out my epoxy, and I'll pour out my hardener, and then I'll set them in the water for like 10 minutes. Now, when you just put them in like this, one single cup, it can be kind of buoyant, you know, kind of bouncy. If it spills over, you don't want that. You don't want water mixing in there, and you don't want your epoxy falling out. So what I do is I'll just get 2 cups. Of course, then this one, of course, is going to get used, but just to have the extra weight, and then I'll put 2 cups in there like that. Okay, so that's just to give it a little extra weight, and then it will hold, and let it sit there for about 10 minutes. And what you're going to notice, you don't need to do this in the summer, but you should do it in the winter time when it's cold. Okay, if it's like below 60 degrees, or if it looks like there's a lot of bubbles, if it just seems like it's slow moving, your epoxy, then do it, warm it up, because it's going to remove almost all of the air bubbles, and it's going to make it really easy to mix. So when your epoxy is cold, it pours really slow, and oh my gosh, it's like, I mean, I never churned butter, but that's what I feel like, oh my God, churning butter here, just trying to get this to mix. So it'll make it a lot easier on you. So I suggest doing it, going this route. Oops. Okay, I think I got some, I don't know what the hell happened. Anyway, I put my makeup on today, see that? Couldn't show you guys me yesterday because I was like, I haven't showered, you know what I mean? It's COVID, I'm not taking no shower, nothing. Okay, so, meet you out here in the, you know, the garage. Be in the garage in just a few minutes. Bye. Okay, guys, we're out here in the garage now. I got my gloves on. Pull up my sleeves a little bit. Okay, so I warmed up my 2 things. So see how there's like no bubbles in there? A little bit of bubbles in this one, and this one is the hardener. The hardener usually has some bubbles in there. So, but there's very few. See that? And then like virtually none in there. So now I'm gonna mix it together. So I did the double cup thing, so I can use this later. And I can use this one later. So I ended up doing 5 ounces each. So it's going to be really full. I believe I did 5, right? 5 and 5, so it's going to be 10. This is normally for 8 ounces, so it's just going to take it right up to the top here. Right up to the top. Oh, yeah, to the top we go. But as you can see, well, you might not be able to. I'll show you in a minute. You can see the difference in the 2 and how they're not mixed together. So you have to always mix your epoxy together. And I think I said this on the video part that didn't actually record, but if you don't mix it up, it's not going to dry correctly, and it might not ever even harden. Okay, so you've got to make sure that you mix it up. So I'm going to show you this real quick. Whoops. And then I'm going to have to pay attention to what I'm doing. But can you see the difference in the 2? Like right here, you see that? See that right there? You can tell this is different from this. So I'm going to mix them together now. It's not going to take too long. See how easy it's mixing? If I was to, it looks kind of weird right there when it starts to mix. If it was cold, it would be so hard to mix it. It would be so difficult. It looks like it's just about mixed up. Da, 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 mixing the epoxy. Down here, there we go. See how easy that came out. And this time now I'm going to cover that up, covered up the bottom part, because that's the bottom part where the shot glass is going to sit. Oh, dang it, you guys, I forgot to put the color in it. So can you see here? Not sure how many drops to put in, but I'm going to go 1. Come on, baby. 1, ooh, 2, 3, 4. Big drops. Let's see what happens. Let's see what that does. Ink works really good. You can use paints too though, but ink works super good in epoxy. With paint, if you're gonna put paint in your epoxy, acrylic paint, you must make sure that you only use a very little bit, because if you put too much in it, it will make it all sticky and gooey. And if your epoxy ever gets sticky and gooey, do not use it. It's not going to level out and everything. It's just not going to work. Okay, so I think this is looking good. See, look at that nice color, 4 drops. Maybe a little more than 4 drops because of the way it came out. Maybe more like 5 drops. But it's got nice color. And now one thing that might happen is I have some leaves that were sticking up that will be along the side, and they may not show up. It's possible that they won't show up. But we're going to find out. All right, back to it. I'm going to go slow down here. Oops, I need to get it around right there. Oh, and I went over. Shoot. That's not good. I can wipe that off though, but I don't want to go over. So I always get down on my knees right here. Not my knees, but I have to squat down low when I do this part. I want to make sure that I don't go over. You never want to overfill these things. It's a nightmare if you do. It'll have a really rough edge that you'll have to work on getting it out. With this extra epoxy, I could pour it onto a canvas. I have a small tray. I don't think it's enough to cover the bottom of a small tray. That one looks real good. See that? Yep. There we go. Now I can hear it. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of bubbles in there. Turn it up. I think I turned it all the way down. Keep it safe. Okay. Got a few little bubbles popping. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. A lot of bubbles there. This one, ooh, smoking. Smoked it. I smoked it. Jesus. Okay, so that's going to level out right there, you guys. Voila! I did it. It's going to be beautiful when it's done. Okay, guys, I'm doing this part by hand. All right, day 2. Here they are. They're looking mighty good. I ended up having to take some more of the epoxy out of tray 1 on my right. I think it's going to be on your right. I don't know. If you watch this whole video, you know which one I'm talking about, because I was afraid that the hole punch part wouldn't be there. So there's that. And then you want to see what I did with my leftovers is I actually did this tray, and whenever I film, you can see that there's all this reflection in there. But I poured the black in there, and then I got a magenta, and then I poured a magenta in, and that's the actual color. And then, oh, whoops, look what just happened. And then the magenta actually, oh, darn it. Well, anyway, it mixed with the black, and it's just not, this video is not doing it justice, but that's what I ended up doing with that. Okay, so here's this. I'm gonna unwrap them if they're ready, and I will show you the end product. Okay, now can you read that? I can see it through the camera. Give it your best shot. So here's the daisy, the white daisy with the black background. Now, those are a few little bubbles right there, but to me they kind of look like dewdrops. That happened, I believe, in the first stage, but it's weird how it's right there on the leaf. So I have never seen that before. I don't know how I did that right there, but I'm just gonna go with dewdrops. But you can see the leaf coming down on the side here, right? Coming right into the shot. You can see the flower coming into the shot, the give it part. I kind of dig that when that happens. Let's see if it happened anywhere else on here. Okay, and then it looks like it did on this, but I don't want to move the camera and have it start tilting somewhere else. But you can see the daisy leaves coming down a little bit right here. Oh, there's another bubble. And then also too from that little flower coming down into the shot. So I like it like that when it's, this kind of went over the side a little bit. I believe this is the one that I had the problem with, where I started to pour, oh, I can't remember though which one it was. Okay, let's check out the pink one. Give it your, ooh, what's going on there? I don't know. I'll have to check that part out. Give it your best shot. Okay, so remember when I put the leaves on the back end of, on the part where the shot glass is? Now you can see one's there where it says shot. That leaf is in there. The other one looks like it slid over. See, it was under best, but it slid over during the pour. Okay, that one stayed there where your is. And then this big one here, remember I said that it's going to kind of, it might disappear a little bit. So you can see in the give section there where we lost a little bit of the greenery. But I'd say we didn't lose anything else. This one's got a little pink flower going down into the shot glass. That one has, of course, the greenery too with the pink. And then we've got greenery inside the second shot glass. Third shot glass has greenery coming down on the sides around the whole thing. And the fourth one has greenery coming down. Greenery actually in it, and then greenery coming down the edge there. And then you can see the flowers are pressed. They're thin. And so sometimes they do get like that, where the epoxy kind of goes through it a little bit, destroys the flower a little bit. But look, you can even see the those the stems. So a lot of detail. I just love these things. They're just so fun. Now, let me, oh God, you guys, I apologize because I'm holding this, but let me just show you right now. So see how it is? It's still drying. Okay, back looks great. It's still drying. So it's hardening, basically. It's dry, but it's hardening. It's still kind of sticky. One more thing I want to say is if you're going to make these, this part here, if you try to pull it out and it's a little bit difficult, remember one of these shot glasses, I over poured it. I took my heat gun and I heated it up for a couple, like, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds at the most. And then very carefully pulled this out. If you don't pull this part out carefully, you can rip it. So I also do these with rocks, and I got a rock right up on the edge here on one of them. And I ripped a hole in it when I pulled it out. So if you're going to do rocks or anything that's rough material in the bottom of your shot glass, be careful, okay? Okay, you guys, peace and love. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this video if you can. I'm really wanting to increase my viewership, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just too goofy. Oh, God, I got to delete this part. I can't say that shit. Anyway, okay. Well, you guys, thank you for joining me. Please leave a comment. Let me know which one you like the best, please. I would like some feedback on these trays. My friends that I've shared them with are just loving them, and they're having a great time with them. They're just like, no more spilling the shots when you're trying to pass them out. That's what they're all telling me. So please let me know what you think. And if you like this idea, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, peace and love. Bye.